a look across the mid and bot side of the map, it seems to be leaning a little bit more towards Legacy. So there are some advantages there. They've got a lead in terms of the CS on both of those aspects, and it also seems like maybe we might get some early Dragon pressure just looking at the pings from Legacy here. In the mid lane, Kaios has the ultimate available, charging forward, looking for some charms, doesn't quite manage to connect everything onto Incursio. And a great roam from the bot lane. ML saving his mid laner.
For what Legacy are going to try and achieve.
Well, unfortunately for Piglet, even if you do have a spell shield, the Nautilus hook has 2 instances of CC, plus the auto that he can drop with his passive as well. So there's no getting out of that one alive.
A million missiles from a Kaisa Q will help get rid of that shield with no problems at all there as well. He has kind of stunted any bot lane advances to be successful. As once again, you know, speak of it and it shall happen. He does not like Kyosei at all.
Oh, not a bad trade from Incursio, but this one isn't quite looking so favorable.
It does effectively mean you can engage even with just a pick champion.
Does slow down the mythic item though for Elise, so missing out on the big one for, I would say, a while. Incursio going to try and get aggressive here again. The ultimate does connect. Sybil's there. Requiem to try and save Safa, but that damage relatively irrelevant in the grand scheme of things from Zeus. At this point, they seem to be pinging a little bit. They've got an idea, but they might be too little too late. Amelg is going to get in there shortly. Kaisa W provides a little vision. They're just in time. Depth charge is going to go through a bunch. Baron very low. It's going to go the way of the Karthus, so Gravitas will take it. Amelg flashing out, but won't go too far at all. Elisa up in the sky. Doesn't last long either, but Winterer has arrived. Incursio there as well, though will be departing. In the end, Safa might be able to clean up, but for Gravitas, that's probably not gone exactly to plan. But did receive a little bit of a buff, so we've seen Kaios opt for that one, and we've been seeing it pop up a little bit more. Not sure it's going to help him in this situation. That is just way too much crowd control to deal with, even for an Ahri. Over in the top lane, pressure eventuate for Legacy. They're continuing to put players towards the Camille, but this time it's Winterer that will have multiple to deal with. Charm does not connect, but Death Sentence does. And true to its name, that is the end of Winterer.
Scuttle Crab's about to be up. They're not going to be able to get in there in time to stop Sybil, or they will try. So yes, the first step is done successfully. Now they need to try and slow the game down, get vision control, and stop Legacy from doing it.
Kaios just charges right on in there with the ultimate. Sybil's done. There's nothing you can do here to survive. Karthus pops the E down, and that's the tick. Now Safa looking for the engage. Seismic charges will provide a little bit of appeal, but not quite enough to keep Legacy safe. And Incursio, well, maybe he'll look to turn it around. Style follows up, but is the damage there? I don't think so. And that, in the end, will be another couple of kills for Gravitas and Rusty. I think we might get our first upset.
I think we might be getting it. 4 people go down here. Only the Nautilus alive, so that Baron is all but secured here for the side of Gravitas. Piglet going to have to tank for him just a little bit here as well to ensure they get this one. And everyone stays alive. But once again, the Ahri is the person who finds the picks. The Ahri is the person who kicks it off. And Kyosei.
And in the meanwhile, there's 2 players down in the bot lane from Gravitas that are just destroying the base.
I mean, they're desperate looking for an engage here.
Well, they've found one, but is it going to be good enough? Thresh down early on in the piece. Zeus goes golden in the middle of the fight, which is going to leave Piglet to fend for himself. And, well, Legacy, they do find the fight that they wanted. But Safa and Kaios say, we don't even care.
The Shed ulted out of the base to try and help win the team fight, as the Nexus is basically just dead here. They're going to teleport it. They're going to try and stop it.
I don't know that they're going to be able to stop it. Kaios might not quite have enough HP, but does have the ultimate available. Dances around, and Safa will finish it. Gravitas, they pull off the upset. We're all wrong. Our predictions absolutely no.